Here we are today in this gorgeous spot, and I've got this gorgeous van for you. Now today, I've got something really exciting. I've got the Grenade 6.9F Family Edition. So we've shown you the Grenade couples van before. Now it's time to show you the family van. Come with me. So a lot of vans have a toolbox for your fridge, but what does that mean? You put your fridge in here, it's a big black box, it gets hot. We've thought of that, we put a little fan in there to keep it as cool as it can, to keep those drinks nice and cool. Have a look at this, folks. We've got a cradle, and simply pull the wheel down rather than having to lift it off the back of the van or get underneath the van to get it out. We're thinking of everything so it's easier to use in case you need to. And once again, with all our off-road on the move models, we have our Desert Master chassis. Now we're running a DO45 and a 4-ton chassis on this van, 550 grade steel, dimple pressed beams. It is the strongest and the lightest in its class for what it offers. So we listen to our customers and make things to suit what you want. Welcome to the Grenade front storage area. Now, talk about exclusive, unique, all of those things. No one else has done anything like this where you've got through storage. You've got shelves if you like. We can make it whatever you like. Just like our other vans, we've upgraded to Renogy in our Grenade. So we're running Renogy solar panels. You've got two 200-watt solar panels up there. You've got a 200-amp Renogy lithium battery, and you've got a Renogy 2,000-watt inverter with a 100-amp charger. So where you capture your power, manage your power, and then store your power is all the one company, keeping it nice and simple. Let's have a look in here. We've got storage here on both sides. Then we've got the ability to do this. Now tell me that isn't a game changer. So once again, it's a very unique van. And how unique does it look with our custom roll bar set up on the top there? Brush bars, roll bars, we've got everything on here for you folks, and a beautiful design at the front. It is just a gorgeous van in this gorgeous position. Now we're inside. I'm about to show you something pretty cool. This is the biggest lounge you're gonna find in a van anywhere. So here I am, sitting in this lounge all on my own. But with you and your family, how much room have you got? There's so many vans that can sleep everyone, but can they seat everyone? Now we all want to be out there, I get that, don't get me wrong. But there's going to be days when it's drizzly, the kids just don't want to be outside, they want to play games, and how good is this? Now we've thought of everything here folks, because we've got this big lounge. You're going to be sitting here doing a lot of things, you're going to be working, you're going to be doing all that. So we've got power and things down here, we've got wireless charging points up here for your phone. So we've thought of it all, and these have a dual purpose. You'll see them shortly. So whilst we've got the largest lounge out there, you still want to be able to see outside. So look at the windows around here. You can see the view from wherever you look. It is big, open, spacious. It just feels luxurious. Okay, so it's time for bed. How simple is this? There's really only two things to do. One, table down, and two, bed down. So it's a simple press of the button. Oh, hang on, why didn't that work? That's right, we've got a safety feature there for the kids folks. It needs a double press so that it actually works, so they can't just operate themselves. So what we've done here folks is spin this bed round compared to your traditional bed, so it is a north-south. You can sleep this way. The beauty of that, what it does is allow us to have this overhead cupboards, giving you more storage again. Most beds sit east-west, right up against the walls, giving you that closed-in feeling and not allowing to have that overhead space. The other thing it does do is mean that you don't have to move any of the cushions. As you saw before, it is simply put the table down, click the button on the bed, and it's time to get in. We've even thought, and I said before they've got a dual purpose, the wireless chargers up the back now become like a bedside table for you. So that's been thought of so it all works for you. So how good is this? I'm not a cook, but it makes me want to cook. I've got so much bench space, I've got my cooking, I've got my storage, I've got everything here in a beautiful view. The other thing, by having the lounge down here and the bed there, it opens this up and just gives you so much room. So even when you're cooking, people can pass you, you're not squashed in. It's just beautiful. Opposite your kitchen, you're normally going to have your lounge to some form, L-shaped, cafe, whatever it is. But when you go with a rear club, you end up being able to do this, just more storage. So once again in our family layouts, we like to have a separate toilet, vanity area to our shower, giving you much more usability. Someone can be using this while someone's having a shower. Look at this. Now what's a family van without the bunks? Now you can have 2 or 3. Of course we've got the 2 bunk layout in here. Having 2 bunks allows you to have storage underneath, which is fantastic, and access from outside as we saw before. But as you can see, built-in ladder, memory foam mattresses, plenty of storage at the end for the clothes, just fantastic. Now camping's relaxing, but sometimes you've got to do some of those chores. The washing, my job. But anyway, it's all there. If you decide you want to do some washing, we've got you covered. So if you like what you see, log on to onthemovecaravans.com.au, see the whole range, including this beautiful van, the Grenade 6.9F.